Oh, okay, some good progress already. We're actually looking for our on-site manager, Federica.
Hi, I'm over here.
Hi, Federica, how are you?
Good, and you? Nice to see you.
Good. So, Federica, let us know what's going on here and what have the changes done so far.
So we're actually making good progress. The demolition are ongoing and we are trying to stick to timeline and budget, two things that can make or break a flip like this.
The first thing that I notice here is the carpet.
Yes, finally gone.
Has gone. So that's amazing. The couch, the lovely couch has gone as well. Okay, so I can see in the kitchen that we've removed all the cabinet door, yes?
As well, the countertop will all go. To match the design and all the island. Now we are facing a little bit of challenge because we are not sure if we can remove this top without damaging the cabinets below. So we are checking if it's actually possible to remove and retain the cabinet or if we have to demolish everything.
I understand.
All the island will go to make space for a more slim island that hosts 4 people.
That's impressive. Let's check out the master.
So basically this one is ready to start the works. The only thing left to demolish is actually removing the doors of the wardrobe, but inside we will retain it because it's still in good condition. Yes. We can just do a very nice wooden wrapping.
And I believe this is where the hopefully floating bed will go?
Hopefully. Yeah. We are still checking with the cost if it's possible to add this floating bed or if we just simply will purchase a bed from the market. But definitely all the wall will be designed we'll stick to the new design and we'll add a very nice feature in this room.
Let's talk about the design. For this project, we've partnered with Creo Design Studio to help us create a brief that aligns with our concept, which was neutral, natural, eco-conscious, modern and elegant. The goal here is to create styles that appeals to a broad range of potential buyers. You never know where your client will be from or what their taste will be like. A versatile design is key to make this apartment easier to resell. Let's start by the entrance. We want to create a light and impressive entryway. The idea here is to install some wood paneling, a backlit circular mirror, and some shelf to store any needed item. For the kitchen, we're going to keep the same layout, but we're going to make it more fresh, functional, and upgrade the appliances. To manage costs, we're going to change all doors panel to something modern in the beige gray color scheme that add depth and warmth to the kitchen. Something similar to this. We want to change the countertop. We want to change the tile. Something similar to this, very bright and modern and light. We also want to modify the length of the countertop a little, make it less wide, a bit more narrow, so that it can accommodate 4 chairs. To stay up with the eco-conscious concept, all appliances in the kitchen will be upgraded with newer models that are energy efficient. Now onto the living room, which is the heart of the house. First, we're going to add some wood paneling to elevate the space. And then, remember the carpet in episode 1? That's definitely gone. We're going to replace this with some wood floors that's going to create modern and light vibes. Decorative lighting will be added to the space to create visual interest and to permit any potential buyer to change the mood of the space. Lastly, we're going to retain all door frames, but we're going to repaint them white to brighten up the space and cut cost. For the master bedroom, it would be all about making it more spacious. The design is to make a floating bed. We'll have to see and manage the cost. We're going to create a stylish feature wall behind the bed to add elegance. We're going to also create a state-of-the-art workstation to appeal to modern buyers. Lastly, we're going to repurpose the existing wardrobe by adding some mirror doors and LED lighting to create a seamless look. Last but not least, the bathroom. While it wasn't originally planned on the design of the apartment, after seeing the state of the marble, we had to redo the tiling. For the tiles, we've chosen something stylish and neutral that adds texture but still keeps the overall warmth of the apartment. In the master bathroom, we're going to add a freestanding bathtub for a stylish and luxurious look. We're going to change the countertop, add 2 sinks, as well as a front-lit mirror, perfect for makeup and grooming. We're also considering depending on time and budget, relocating the washing machine from the kitchen to the master bathroom, which will elevate the space and also create extra storage room. Okay, so Federica, I think we've discussed the constraint on the work permit. Now you have another challenge, right? Which is the fact that we are in a hotel apartment.
Yes, correct. So because we are in an hotel building, obviously the working hours are reduced. We only have 7 working hours per day, and if there is any noise, these are shortened more because the security will stop the works.
And how do you overcome this? Because I understand that time is money for you.
Yeah, so we are finding some solutions. For example, we are trying to do as much as possible off-site, and at the same time we are trying to put as much workers as we can in the working hours, so that there is more people working in this limited amount of time.
As you understood, time is of the essence, not only because of the purchase cost or the acquisition cost, the renovation cost as well, but most importantly, the holding cost. The holding costs are everything from the mortgage fees, the service fees, as well as the utility fees. So the more we're holding into the apartment, the more these fees will accumulate. So everything is important. This project has to close fast. Okay guys, this was not part of the vision board, but I think Federica will allow me.
Yes, here's your tool, Vanessa.
Thank you very much.
Be careful.
I feel like breaking something today, so let's see what I can do.
You can do it. That's the spirit.
Harder than I thought. So this is how much I succeeded to get. Let's leave the real job to the boys. We are on day 45, right?
Yes, the most advanced part, the toilet, voila. We are kind of under control. They're gonna come all together the next 2 weeks.